Okay, so one thing I want to talk about is the topic of manipulation. And manipulative behaviour is something that's really common with people with narcissistic personality disorder, and it's definitely something that we've experienced. And the reasons why narcissists are so prone to manipulation is what I understand it is because they have a kind of a sense of superiority, kind of grandiose opinion of themselves, but also as well a really fragile ego. What they do is kind of turn to manipulation as a kind of tactic to kind of influence people's mindsets and understanding of situations. And yeah, kind of the kind of manipulative behaviour that we experienced was during the affair. So all the while, whilst my father was nurturing an affair with his ex-secretary for the best part of a year, in the kind of latter parts where he had actually decided, okay, well, yeah, I'm going to jump ship here, he decided to manipulate my two aunties against my mother, and tell them that she was making them really unhappy, and yeah, effectively they felt sorry for him and what he had to do, but in all sense and purposes did they know about the affair or get any kind of suspicion. But then obviously they were very angry. But the interesting thing whilst he was manipulating them was he didn't mention that she'd just recovered from cancer treatment and she just got given the all clear. Because yeah, I think that would normally be like the first thing that you would probably mention to them, that yeah, Liz is quite well, yeah, she's just recovered. Because obviously it just didn't fit with his victim narrative. And it wasn't until much later on that they were actually made aware that she actually had cancer. So yeah, so again, and then also as well, the one thing that experienced is manipulative behaviour with favoritism. So one story which always sticks with me is when I was 21. I came out to my parents, I came out to my father in a really kind of explosive way during an argument. And my father said to me, and he was really angry, he said, well, that's it now, that's it, you want to play with little boys. And that story has always stuck to me, and I've told people that story over the years. And then kind of in 2017, I was on the cruise, I felt I was getting close to him. And I confronted him, why did you say that? I mean, he denied saying it, but then he went on to say, it was never me that had a problem with you being gay, it was your mother. And now that made me kind of like question my kind of whole situation, but then I kind of reflected on it and I looked to the past, and that's when my mum wrote me a letter straight after coming out to say that she'd always loved me, and so I just thought, why is he making up things? But it all kind of links back now to this kind of manipulative behaviour where he doesn't want to look bad, but he's willing to throw somebody else under a bus. And yeah, kind of final point is, no doubt, when I release all this information, we'll really find out the true extent of his manipulative behaviour over the last few years, telling lies about his situation, the affair, how they got together, and about us. And yeah, if anybody does want to come forward and reveal the things that he has been saying about his situation, then I'm all ears. And yeah, I will unlock all that information, which no doubt will contradict everything that he's saying. So, and that's why at the end of the day, I've pulled all that content together, because we know how manipulative he can be.